What's up, Arizona? How are you? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. It's good to be back with you guys. John Morgan, where you at?
Right here, guys. Crazy. Israel, I want to start with you, Israel. You know, this is a rematch that's been in the works for a long time, but one that you didn't really seem all that excited about for a long time. But now that it's here, is this a fight that excites you and gives you energy, or is this just the fight that you had to take?
Well, he said he wanted October. Robert said he wanted September, and I said, I'm the king. Who wants June? He doesn't deserve this, but he stepped up. I wasn't excited at first, but then seeing the way Kamaru silenced everyone in his last fight makes me excited to do the same thing this weekend.
And, of course, it's been 3 years, and fighters evolve, and Marvin's gone 5-0 since then. So I'm just curious, where do you see him versus then? I mean,
5-0 against who? 5-0 against who?
Who did you beat?
There's one
where
person
you're at?
on that list.
What
I know,
did
that's
you do
Jack
to
Hermanson.
Romero, or what did you do to Jan? You lost your last
Hey, listen
fight.
to me.
You
You can look at the records.
Belt.
Look at his
So
side
what?
and look at
You
my
got
side.
patted
Since
all
we
the
last
way out
fought,
there.
I'm the fucking champion and you ain't, bitch.
I'm not gonna be for long. I'm taking everything. I'm taking everything. I'm scraping everything
I
off
can't
you.
even hear what you're saying.
I'm
Hey,
taking everything.
hey.
Buy some fucking New Year's.
Stand
dance,
up.
'cause at first
Stand
they-
up.
The AirPods wasn't working.
Stand up.
and
Your
now
pants
your
is on
ears don't
backwards.
work.
Your pants is on
Shut
backwards.
up, man. You're full of shit. I proved you wrong so many fucking times you don't even know anymore. These are the real people that believe into your own bullshit ass hype, and they're all gonna get shut up.
And one last thing is,
Wyatt,
obviously
that's
earlier
what
this
you
year,
gotta be.
Obviously, earlier this year, you came up short in the bid for champ status. You know, you handled it like a champ. But I just wonder if the energy is different this time, right? Like, you're not going for something new. You're trying to keep what's yours. Is there a different energy around this fight?
I'm a man. I step up even if I lost. Even if I lost, I take it and I accept it and I move on. Unlike him, he holds on to that loss to
Whenever
me
you
like
get
his
beat,
biggest
you
win of
change
his
your
career.
face. You're like, oh,
You didn't
sorry,
beat
sorry.
shit.
Hey,
you
whenever
didn't
you go
beat shit.
beat and you change face.
Bro,
the
after I
face
whooped your ass, you
after
popped.
the John
You
fight,
popped
you
in
had to
August
beat.
2018 by USADA. Trust me.
Man, what about your teeth? Listen, I got nothing to
Shut
lie.
your
I can
cat
make you
teeth. Look at his teeth.
Nowitzki
His
telling
teeth
you
are too
that, nothing
separated
to lie.
for
I
him.
collaborated with all
Take
of
your
them
shirt
all
off.
fucking
Hey, take
time.
your shirt off.
What
On
about
his
your
back,
teeth?
all his back knee, I can draw a
black, you
sailboat
didn't
on it,
show up.
connecting the dots.
I'm black. You didn't show up with a fucking clit on your forehead this time, bitch.
What'd you say?
I'm glad you didn't show up with a clit on your forehead this time, bitch.
Clit.
Because of your bullshit ass testosterone that you take. First is the TD, second is your clit on your forehead. What women have, probably you don't like them, you right?
Guys, I want to go next to Nate if I could. Nate, I know the
like a
press
unicorn.
conferences aren't. I know the press conferences aren't necessarily your favorite thing, but it sounds like there's a lot of people here to see you, and I just wonder if the energy
Woo! Let's go, Nate!
brings something special for you.
What was the question?
I said, I know you don't necessarily love doing these press conferences all the time, but you see this crowd that we haven't had in a long time, and a lot of them are here to see you very clearly. Does that bring some excitement to the day for you?
Yeah, it makes me happy to be back and be on a great card, so I'm pumped about it.
And Nate, as far as the fight itself with Leon, I mean, stylistically, is it one that excites you? Is it one that gets you pumped up for the challenge, or is this just a business assignment? I know you wanted the best fighter you could fight. So is this a fun one for you, or is it just the next one?
I believe just like how GSP was doing his thing back in the day, I think he's doing the same thing, and he's not getting no love for it. So I'm pumped to fight a worthy opponent, and that's what I'm here for. I'm coming to win. So.
Lastly, Marvin, I just want to wrap up with you. You know, obviously Israel's style is so unique. You've had some time in there with him. Do you believe that this being a rematch gives you an advantage because you've had a chance to see that unique style?
I have the advantage because I'm the superior fighter. I can do everything. He doesn't have all the answer for what I bring to the table. That's what it is. He doesn't have all the answer for what I bring to the table.
And we talk about fighters' evolutions, but we've seen him lose for the first time, right? So do you feel the time since you first fight, he's gotten better, or has he gotten
He's
worse?
gotten better. He gotten sharper, but he didn't add nothing, you know?
Like I said, look at the list of who he's fought. The only person I know on that list is Jack Hermanson. He only got here because he fought a bum at number 10. He was number 6 and he got to number 3.
Okay, we can go back and who did you beat? Who did you beat properly? Who did you beat? Derek Brunson?
Dude, I'm going to make you my next bitch. I'm going to do you like I did Costa.
Blah, 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 blah. You believed on your own hype, and that's where you're getting
Hey,
smoked.
man, I don't get drunk off my own hype. I sip off the Kool-Aid, but trust me, I'm going to make you my next baby mama.
Again, he's going to speak Nigerian. Don't make me start speaking.
What?
Devo parlare italiano, scemo. Ti faccio stare
Let's
zitto un'altra volta.
you.
Granato, ti
Hey,
spacco
shut
la
up.
testa.
Grazie, my friend. Grazie. Bring that shit.
Of course.
And Marvin, just last thing for me. I mean, you're here to win the UFC title, right? But there's a lot of yelling going on right now. So I mean, is this just about winning the title and becoming champion, or is this a personal fight for you?
It's both. You know, I'm getting 2-on-1. I'm getting to revenge whatever it was that fight and be the first Italian UFC champion ever.
Back here. Question for Davidson. Right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Davidson, it seems like you're taking preparation for this camp very seriously. You've said that your opponent, Brandon Moreno, has said some things that you're not a fan of. What specifically has he said that makes this personal for you in this rematch?
Davidson, você teve muito mais tempo de preparação para essa luta e você falou que o Moreno falou algumas coisas sobre você que você não gostou. Especificamente, o que foi que ele falou que você não gostou?
Breno Moreno é um cara que fala muito.
First of all, he speaks a lot.
Eu sou um cara que vou calar a boca dele no sábado. Eu vou nocautear esse cara no primeiro round. Preste atenção no que eu tô falando. Eu vou nocautear esse cara no primeiro round. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out.
First of all, he talks a lot, and I'm going to shut him up because I'm going to knock him out in the first round.
Brandon, what's your response to your opponent's prediction?
Woo!
Chinga madre, viva México, güey. Viva México, cabrón. Man, I speak too much because I have my own voice, you know. I'm not a puppet of anybody, so that's why I talk too much. So I was very honest with myself about what I think about the fight. The guy, you know, he tried to knock me out in the first fight, and then he started to make excuses. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's really fine. Está bien. No hay pedo. Está bien. But hey, I mean, this next Saturday is the real deal, you know. This next Saturday, he can try make me out again, or try a little bit of me, you know. So I'm ready. I'm ready, guys.
One last one for Nate, right here. After your fight with Jorge, you had said there were some injuries and you couldn't really focus on your cardio as much as you wanted to. How has this camp been in preparation for a 5-round fight with Leon?
Camp went good.
Just following up on that, Nate, this fight is a 5-round fight. I was curious, do you see that benefiting you, knowing that you're known to come on stronger in the later rounds?
Who is that question for?
Nate. I said to Nate, does he think a 5-round fight benefits him more than Leon?
Yeah, it's possible, but I was ready for a 2-round fight, regardless.
And to Leon, obviously Nate is probably the biggest name you've ever fought, but as a fighter, do you see him on your level, and how do you think he'll look in the octagon on Saturday?
I think skill set wise, I am leaps above him, you know, and I will show that come Saturday night. I know he says his killer will be killed, and I'm here to kill, so I cannot wait.
Over here?
Go ahead.
Over here? Can you hear me?
Go ahead, sir.
Hi. Israel, you're a long way from home, but look at the energy here. I mean, it's almost noon on Friday in New Zealand, and these people are showing you love. How does it feel?
What's up, Phoenix? Exactly. I remember the feeling last time, 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago to the month. I remember the feeling, the magic that was in the air when I took this guy away. But this time, I'm going to use that energy from you guys again. It's kind of exciting to see you guys out here. Let's go. Wait till Saturday. I'm going to use this energy.
Okay. So we're at the scene of the last fight, a disputed win, and I put that in quotes because Marvin's still disputing that you won that fight. How does that make you feel?
It's amusing to me.
It's telling itself a story.
Let him know what you think.
Itself a bullshit, because his whole character is bullshit, and he believed it in his own bullshit. That's what it is. It's fake to the fullest.
Well, I'll tell you this thing. This weekend, you wouldn't need the judges. We got Chris Lee out of there, but this weekend, you wouldn't need the judges. Oh, no, I'll show you the same. I will show you the same.
Please,
Trust me, do your thing. What are you going to do, try and sniff my jocks?
Bring it.
You're going to try and sniff my jocks for 5 rounds, but in the second round, you're going to hit the floor. You're going to be sniffing the floor. That plastered ass nose on your left side on your face. Obroko Bioko. Chakramadindin, you shit packer. Fuck you.
One last one for you, Israel. Ayabieko, which is what you always called yourself, the heart of the lion. The lion is the king of the jungle. Are we going to see the lion come out on Saturday against Marvin Vettori?
Get a load of that. Just make sure you Shada don't test us after this.
That has to check you for sure, man.
Bro, if they test you, you'd pop. You piss hot right now. I know you'd piss hot right now because you're already popped.
Easy. I have nothing to hide.
You have everything to hide. Nothing. Hey, stand up. Your pants is on backwards. Show us again.
What about your titty? Nobody even asked
about
that.
Bro, look at your face. Look at your eyes.
What?
Look at your teeth. Look at how gapped they are. Spread your teeth out even more. Show us your back. Show us your back knee.
What are you talking about?
I know exactly what I'm talking about. Show us your back knee.
You making fun of this?
It's too hot for that Sudan. What the fuck are you wearing? It's too hot out here in Arizona. This punk ass bitch trying to look like he's a fucking class act.
What the fuck is that thing, bro?
Motherfucker, I'm dressed for this.
You tried to talk about how I dress. Let me
hey,
teach
bro,
a couple things
why you
after I
wearing
beat
this?
you in
I'm
the
sure
cage.
you're sweating
Let
under
me
that
show
shit. You're sweating. Hey, show us your butt crack. You're sweaty as fuck.
Nah. Not at all. I can teach you how to dress if you want. If you're nice.
Who's dressed better right now, me or him?
How the fuck is that even a question? How the fuck is that even a fucking question, man?
Question. Hey, you know how you say, you don't know what to call me. Don't call me your friend. Don't call me your brother. Call me champ, bitch.
Is that even a question?
All right.
Do you
Nate, like the bomb outside my house.
Let me go to Nate real quick. Nate, how does it feel to have fans, not just in the arena, but coming on Saturday, have fans in the arena? And this feels like second home for you. This is not California, though. This is Arizona.
Hey, it's love everywhere I go. I love the support, and I love the whole shit, man. This is great. This is great that these guys are doing their thing too. Fuck yeah, real fight. So that's cool.
All right, one last one, Nate. After this fight, what's next for you? Is there a possibility of another BMF fight? Are you gonna fight against Masvidal? Or everyone keeps talking about Nick, your brother, fighting him, but I don't see you as someone who's gonna let your big brother handle that for you.
Yeah, every fight is gonna be the baddest motherfucking fight you ever seen. And then besides that, if my brother's next, that's even a better fight than you've ever seen. So it's perfect.
One last one, Leon. This fight for you is a big fight. How difficult are you gonna make Dana's job if you win the fight to now put you as a contender against Usman?
I have to go out there and improve my case, you know. I'll go out there and smoke a guy like Nate. They'll put me in the spot where I deserve. Number 9 in a row. That's the third most in the history of the promotion, so I'm looking forward to it. I know Nate's a tough guy. He's durable. There's a lot he's going to take that Saturday night.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Davidson, faz muito tempo que você não luta com fãs. Voltar a ter o público em volta e aparentemente eles torcendo contra você. Como fazer para lidar com isso?
Davidson, it's been a long time since you don't fight with fans. Have the attendance and the crowd back. Not only that, but against you. How do you deal with that?
Eu sou o showman dessa galera. E sábado eu vou fazer um show pra vocês, nocauteando esse cara. Eu sou o showman. Eu vou fazer um show pra vocês e vou fazer vocês me amarem, entendeu?
I'm a showman, and I'm gonna put on a show for you guys. I'm gonna knock him out, so I'm gonna put on a show and make you guys love me.
Davidson, você falou com a imprensa brasileira essa semana e você disse que depois da luta já teria alguns desafios, alguns nomes para citar. Você pode falar sobre isso? Quais seriam os nomes? E se o seu foco seria super lutas ou se você tem algum outro nome do ranking para desafiar?
Davidson, this week you spoke to the Brazilian press, and you actually already mentioned a couple of upcoming challenges for you. So you mentioned a couple of names, but can you elaborate more on that and talk about possible names, ranked names, or big fights?
Sinceramente, eu sou um cara que entra pra nocautear na minha categoria. E eu quero muito que o patrão me dê essa oportunidade de fazer uma grande luta na categoria de cima, né? Eu vou deixar com ele, mas eu queria que ele me colocasse para lutar direto pelo cinturão, para mostrar que eu também tenho potencial para ser o dono do cinturão da categoria acima.
I'm always looking for the big fights, and I want the boss to listen to this one because I want him to put me and give me a chance to move up on category because I want to get that belt.
Izzy over here. What's up, brother?
What's up? Go ahead, sir.
What do you think about your opponent? You think this is a fake bravado? Because I've never seen this swag. It seems like are you setting him up mentally to get knocked out to stand in front of you? Because he's like acting like he's gangster, but do you think he's about that life?
Hey, man, there's only one gangster on that side. You know who it is, but you
Who's that? Is that you?
But you saw the meaning with
I've seen you outside of many encounters.
Saw the energy. Shut the fuck up. Your daddy's talking. Shut the fuck up. Your daddy's talking. Brand new has sound job. Pass me the remote. Sure. I beg.
Shut the hell up.
Listen, you saw what he did when he saw me. You saw how he was.
Fake.
Oh, I'm gonna get your belt, friend. I said I'm not your friend.
Yeah,
he doesn't keep that same energy.
Why I'm
All that shit on ESPN.
Bitch. Oh boy, you fucking little boy.
You can't even understand the mumble he's saying. Doesn't he look that nigga from the Goonies? Show him that picture again.
So what? So what? Cause like what? Cause you think
the
you look good? Cause you think you look
shut
good?
Up,
You
you
look like a fucking
dumb
bum.
bitch.
Look how you look. Look how you dress.
Look at how you look.
Yes.
You look like the fucking orc from Lord of the Rings.
I'll fucking smash you on my shin. Throw bones at your look good. I look better than you would ever think.
All right, sir. Do you have another question?
Does it bother you the fact that since you lost at 205, that these dudes at 185 are trying to try you and think that the division's up for grabs?
And remember what happened. Remember what happened after UFC 248 when everyone was sleeping on me and I said, y'all must have forgot. And I went into Abu Dhabi on a private island and fight in front of a lot of billionaires and I fucked this motherfucker up. I'm going to do the same thing this weekend in front of you guys. I'm going to fuck this dude up. Trust.
Next question's for Nate. How's it feel to be the star and you don't have to say but 5 words and you got all these people in the palm of your hands?
Sir, talking to the mic.
I'm 6'5". Is this good? Is good? Okay. How's it feel to be the star, don't we have to say anything, and you just being up here, you got all these people in the palm of your hands doing what you wanted to do. Well, you don't have to say but 5 words.
Got a show going. It's perfect.
Five questions. Brandon, my final question for Brandon. Do you think Davidson's overconfident? The fact that you stood in front of him for 5 rounds, he's still talking noise and he thinks he's going to get you out of there. Does you think that you got the mental edge on
Brother, ask me again because the people here, the energy right now, I can hear you. Sorry. All right, so maybe, man. So he's trying to make some narrative in his mind to maybe to keep focus to be concentrated on the next fight. So if that works for him, it's fine for me. I don't care, you know. I just want to be the next flyweight champion. And that's the most important thing in my career. I mean, for my Mexican people, for my people right now here in Phoenix, you know, it's crazy that. So for me, for my family, for everyone.
Go ahead, sir. You got a question?
I do. Senor Brandon, how do you expect to come out of this fight? TK or submission?
Man, I want to finish the fight early, you know? I want to go to my room, eat some burgers, some pizza, because I love the food. That's one of the best part of the life, you know, the food. So I want to finish the fight early, but in this level, it's so hard to finish the fight early, you know, because he's real. I mean, he's trying to lie to himself because he say I'm trash talk, but the people know me, brother. The people know me. I'm not that guy. I never trash talk with anybody. So, man, I just want to finish the fight early, but the guy is real. The guy is powerful. So I need to take care of myself too. You know, I need to be smart in that fight. So I'm prepared to finish the fight in the first, second round. But if it's necessary to make another war for both, for us, for the people, man, I'm ready. Let's go.
Cara, my friend, just to be fair, what do you have to answer to that?
Só para você, a pergunta que foi feita para ele. Primeiro ele perguntou para ele se você, como é que você pretende terminar a luta, submissão ou nocaute. Ele falou que ele gosta de comer, que ele gosta que é a melhor parte e que ele sabe que você é um bom lutador, que ele tem que ser esperto, que ele tem que lutar bem, mas ele quer poder terminar a luta o mais cedo possível para sair para comer. Mas que você tem uma coisa na tua cabeça que só está olhando para a próxima luta, que você está vendo ele só como uma parte do negócio. Então a pergunta dele é, o que você acha dessa resposta dele? Que ele quer terminar o mais cedo possível.
Lutei com esse cara doente. Estava muito doente. Estava com uma infecção intestinal. Eu lutei 30% com ele e ganhei a luta. Agora eu vou lutar 100%. Eu vou fazer esse cara correr todo o tempo da minha mão.
Tá legal, obrigado.
This guy is sick. I mean, he was sick in the first fight, and he wasn't 100%. He was actually fighting at 30%. But now I'm at 100%, and I'm going to give my all. And you're going to see what it's all about.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This question is for Brandon Moreno. Brandon, you can be the first Mexican born and raised UFC champion. You have a country on your back. A lot of kids want to be like you when they grow up. How this big responsibility and beautiful pressure affect you?
Man, at first was hard, you know, because yes, I mean, the first guy who born in, you know, Tijuana, Mexico is 5 hours from here. It's crazy. But right now, I think I have the correct mindset to believe in myself, you know. I have that responsibility because if I get the title, the sport in my country, Mexico, can grow up a lot. So we have a lot of really good guys in the UFC, you know, Pantera Rodriguez, Alexa Grasso, Irene, Mowgli. But man, first Mexican champion, that sounds, man, I love how that sounds, you know? Nice.
It's big, not only for Mexico, but for Latin America too. The boss say that the last fight was the best fight in the history of this division and was only 21 days notice. I can imagine that changed your life. How different was the preparation for this fight since you have a full camp and a lot of responsibilities being a UFC star?
Man, UFC star sounds good. You think I'm a star, boss? You think I'm a star in the company?
You win this fight, you're going to blow up in Mexico.
Yeah! Woo! Man, so the last fight was hard, you know, just 3 weeks to try to make some game plan, to try to make some good drills for the fight, you know. What's hard? You know, could weight again, make everything again against, you know, for the title against this guy. He's a really good opponent. So this time, 6 months of preparation was crazy, you know. Even after the fight, I tried to stay focused, you know, with my family, spend time with my family. But one part of my mind still was in the fight. So, man, I used all this time to prepare myself for the rematch, and that's it. It's different.
Thank you, champ. Vamos arriba. Suerte para este sábado.
Go ahead.
For Israel, first for Israel, when did things become so personal with Marvin? And I mean, is that a good thing for you? Does that kind of get you more up for this fight?
Hey man, I'm not vegan. I like that beef. Trust me, I like beef when it's between
Italian
people
beef,
like Semway.
100%.
Italian beef. Hey, his beef is already steroided up. He's in that horse
Oh
meat.
my God, it's crazy what the fuck
me, eating that
he's
horse
talking
meat.
about. Like, he's the one showing up with titties, man. That ain't normal.
I'll
that
tell
ain't
you
normal.
something.
You
You
can
can
see
look
my
who's
physique
personal
throughout my whole
between.
career. There was never a change. 100% Italian, natural, clean beef. Can't say the same for you.
And then just for Brandon Moreno, Brandon, a lot of fans here in Phoenix.
I
Brandon
love it.
Moreno. Did you expect this? Did you expect this?
Man, fucking, I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. Man, so after, before to come to the UFC, I fought here like 3 times, you know, 3 times here in Phoenix and 2 times in Tucson. So I know, the people know me definitely here in Phoenix. Man, I'm just trying to be very humble. I'm just trying to be very kind with everybody. I'm trying to be very educated, and the people appreciate it, you know, and that's it.
Also, for Brandon, I noticed that that Nate next to you offered you something a few minutes ago, but you didn't take it. He offered you a little something.
Yeah, everybody. Man, this guy is amazing. It's the first time I meet Nate, and he's an amazing person, bro.
There you go. And just for Nate, you have a house out in Paradise Valley with all your boys. Why did you choose to stay so far away, and what's good about that situation and that environment?
I'm just got all my army, my team, everybody's there, and you already know what it is. We'll be there fight day.
I noticed that you lit something up a few minutes ago. What exactly was that?
That's Kill 4209. That's the Chronic right there, baby. You already know what's up.
And then last for Dana, UFC 265 in August. Any update on that main event and location?
No.
All right.
Good shot.
Houston was the last rumor. Is looking like Houston right now for August?
Could be. That's what we're shooting for. We'll see what happens.
And then what about September? Do we know anything about September yet? All right, I tried. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Go ahead, do the last question, sir. What do
All
you
right,
got?
here we go. That's perfect because I'm from right here in Arizona, and I want to ask you about being back here, Dana. At one point in time, we weren't sure we were ever going to get a UFC event in Arizona, but here you are with one of the biggest cards in company history right here. Can you just talk about coming back and being here in Arizona?
Yeah, you know, it was always super unfortunate because it's so close to Vegas, and, you know, we were always doing Vegas events. Did the last one here, and then, you know, this pandemic hits. You got Florida, you got Texas, and you got Arizona. So thank God for those 3 states, and we love this place. And the fans coming back to this event, we had the record already. We broke the record, and we broke our own record and almost doubled it. That's how badass Arizona is.
For Izzy. What's up, champ? How are you?
Very well.
I want to talk to you about what's changed for you because you beat him last time out, and everybody wants to ask him, what have you improved on? How have you gotten better? You're getting better, too. Moving up and fighting Jan, defending those takedowns against a bigger guy. How much better have you gotten to face him this time?
Like I said, you can look at both sides. Since we last fought, honestly speaking, since we last fought, you can look at the stack of people he's fought and the stack of people I've fought. It's a vast difference. It's a vast difference.
You
In my
lost
last
against Romero,
fight,
you lost against me, and then you lost against Blakovic.
I'll tell you one
You
thing.
beat Borrachinha, that he was drunk the night before. That's who you beat? Great, wow.
Who have you beat?
Whitaker,
Tell me,
yeah,
who
no,
have you beat?
Whitaker was,
Name 3 top 10 opponents you've beat. Name.
Listen, I showed up every
Exactly.
single fucking time.
You ain't got
I
shit.
showed up every
I can
single
tell you
fucking
who I
time.
beat.
People
All
can't
you know
make
who
it to
I
a fight
beat.
with me. That ain't my fault,
Hey man, it's your fault.
Whoever that showed
it's
up,
your fault because you
got
don't
beat by
run
me.
your own
Whoever
career.
showed up,
I
got
run
beat
your
by me.
career. I'm the narrative in your career. I run your fucking shit.
You tried to ignore me, bitch. You tried to ignore me.
Fine,
Here
tell
I
me.
am.
I never
I'm your fucking
ever
nightmare,
that.
bitch.
Look at me.
I'm your fucking
Try
nightmare.
me. Try me now, bitch. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Try it again. Try me again. Look at him. You know what that's called? That's called roid rage. That's called roid rage. Try me again. That ain't caffeine. That's roid rage, bitch.
Thank you, Arizona. We appreciate it. I'm going to square these guys off right now.